Folks, we got even more announcements for Season 7. It has been an insane week for NBA 2K Mobile, and I'm excited to see everything that is dropping. So we announced the Halloween theme over the weekend, but they are also releasing a fall theme that goes live at the same time as the Halloween theme. There will be some new players included in this theme as well. It says there's a chance to pull these players on a draft board. It includes Greg Oden, Bob Pettit. It says Richardson, so I don't know if it's Jason, Josh, or Quentin, right? There's a lot of Richardsons that balled out in the NBA. There's also Murray, which could be DeJounte Murray, Flip Murray, right? There's a couple options there. You got Chris Mullin and DeMarcus Cousins, which is a very underrated center in this game. This theme will give style bonus for the Halloween events as well. So it's going to be a big W, right? You're definitely going to be grinding and getting these players off the draft boards, and you can use them right away for the events that are coming up. But what if I told you this is not even the biggest announcement for today? There's a whole new blog post explaining everything that is changing in NBA 2K Mobile from the transition from Season 6 to Season 7. We did the blog post breakdown for the rewind mode, so if you want to check that out after this video, that explains the whole new game within NBA 2K Mobile. Let's go into the features for the core modes. Let's get right into it. The first theme for NBA 2K Mobile Season 7 has officially been announced. It is going to be the Halloween theme. The first two events is going to be Power Cap. The rewards will include a Magic Johnson, a Joe Johnson, which is nice to see, a Dikembe Mutombo, rest in peace always, a Yao Ming, a Tracy McGrady at the small forward position. That's going to be crazy. And a Sean Kemp. Now, there's going to be 3 new tiers, and it is power requirement. So the first tier is going to be called a Gate. It starts at 600K, so that means the Dikembe Mutombo and the Sean Kemp will be those 2 rarities. The next rarity is going to be Malachite, which is 800K. That is going to be the rarity for the Joe Johnson and the Tracy McGrady. And the final new tier is going to be called Moonstone, which the requirement will be 1 million power or higher. But for the power cap, it's going to be 900K, since that is the first event of the season. And that means that the Magic Johnson and the Yao Ming will both be the new Moonstone rarities. They also say the power cap will start on launch day, no mini event next week, and then they'll resume the standard event schedule the following week. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the cover athlete of Season 7. But now let's go into the blog post, because there are some great announcements coming. So it says launch week is here. We've got key details about the transition to Season 7, items that carry over, sets and tourneys from low tiers being removed, sneak peek at new main menu, an update to random collectible drops and tourneys. I mean, that's just a short way of explaining it, but let's get into the breakdown. And I'm going to read this so you don't have to. So don't worry, I got y'all. So it says, folks, prepare for liftoff. It is officially launch week. Stay tuned into the social channels for the announcements. And of course, stay tuned into my channel for the breakdowns as we go into maintenance to launch Season 7. Now, the Season 7 app update is also going to feature new gameplay animations and likeness updates for new players that you'll see in the themes right away, and in the future, both retired stars and current players, and much more. 3 new tiers are going live on launch day: a Gate, Malachite, and Moonstone. We did a separate video regarding those 3 new themes, all the power requirements, so feel free to check that out as well, along with their respective foundation tourneys. We've also got a new soundtrack and a complete visual redesign of the game for Season 7. As Rewind takes center stage, the main menu has a whole new look. Tourneys, crews, drills, and head-to-head will now be accessed via the game modes button on the right side of your screen. Buttons in the bottom right panel, like My Team and My Cards, shift to a column on the left. The stat line sits atop that column. Get a sneak peek of the main menu below. A notable change in My Cards in the catalog: the search bar for finding a player by name has moved into the filter section via the top right button, making room for filters for rewind cards and more. So we'll look at the picture that they provided. You can see the event is on the right-hand side. The game modes is in a separate tab. Courtside passes on the bottom. The store featured pack is there as well. And then rewind is front and center, because that is the big mode that is coming. And on the left-hand side, you can see there's a tab for the catalog, the daily login, and all the other stuff that's inside the game. Now, this is a question I'm getting a lot, and a lot of the OG players already knew the answer to this, but there's some players that are coming along for Season 6 or even the end of it, right? We're getting a lot of new faces as the game reaches more countries, and I'm loving it, man. All of your cards will carry over to Season 7. So there you go. Question answer, right? but I've been telling you that already. When we make the transition with server downtime, other items like coins, gear, mentors, keys, collectibles, rings, pump-ups, and energy, I feel like I'm selling y'all something right now, also carry over. And so will everything in Cruise. The October Courtside Pass will also maintain progress. So that's pretty good. Now, they're not saying it in this post, but this is a PSA from DRL. Do not claim your daily login, folks, because if you don't, your rewards are going to upgrade to the new tiers if you qualify for them based on your power. So if your power meets those power requirements that we talked about in my last video, then you'll be able to get those new cards as daily logins. Cards, I think, could be some of the new rewind cards as well. Now, important, make sure to claim head-to-head packs and items in the mailbox tab of the stat line before the transition. Items left unclaimed will not carry over to Season 7, so that's very important to do, folks. You will maintain progress in tourneys, though the Cobalt tourney and below will no longer be available. We are raising the floor to Garnet as the lowest tier you can pull via draft boards and other rewards across the game. I've kind of been telling y'all over the last couple of days, start making mentors that are Garnet or higher. It makes a lot of sense now because now Garnet's going to be the lowest tier. Besides pump-ups, no card or item below Garnet can be pulled in Season 7. We're also removing some sets from the game, foundation sets, Topaz through Cobalt, and theme sets with Purple Sapphire below as the reward. St. Patrick's and Rainmakers being the most recent ones. More miscellaneous things to know about Season 7. We're continuing the format with 7 progression rewards and events that we've run in recent weeks. A lot of y'all have been filling that format. It's staying, and I think that's a big W. Gives you a good chance to get gear and coins. Themes now have more cards available in the top tier. The craftable Moonstone card and the set reward in each theme will not be event cards. I actually like that, to be honest with you, because it gives you more players to have on your team. So that works out pretty good. Random collectible rewards and tourneys will have a chance at the first 2 Season 7 themes, Halloween and Fall. So that is something new. So now Season 7 themes will be randomly dropping. That's something that never happened before. Usually took a while, maybe about a couple months before the season themes will start dropping. Usually it'll be the previous year. So that's a big W. Plus Season 6 themes with Rose Quartz are higher at its top tier. Any theme that had Rose Quartz as highest tier, you'll get collectibles for those as well. The pool will be expanded to include more Season 7 theme collectibles as the season progresses. Keep an eye on our social channels for updates. Daily streaks will be starting up again every week at NBA2KMobile.com/dailystreak, awarding free energy, keys, and more. And again, keep an eye out on the socials for more announcements, and we'll see you on the court for Season 7. I'm excited, folks. Season 7 is going to be crazy. A ton of new things coming. Let me know in the comment section, what are you most excited about, and are you ready for that Season 7 grind? So as always, I appreciate the support. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay ballin'.